Hello students, today we are going to study Science Part 1 of Standard 10th, Chapter number 1, Gravitation. As earlier, in first video we studied concepts related to gravitation, that is circular motion, centripetal force, Kepler's 3 laws and Newton's universal law of gravitation. Also, we studied Earth's gravitation, acceleration and variation in value of g. Now today we are going to learn the difference between mass and weight and the concept free fall. Now we will compare mass and weight. Mass is the amount of matter present in the object, whereas the weight of an object is defined as the force with which the earth attracts the object. Second, mass is scalar quantity as it does not need any direction, whereas weight is vector quantity because it needs direction. Its direction is towards the center of the earth. Third, the SI unit of mass is kg, whereas SI unit of weight is Newton. Mass is same everywhere, it does not change, whereas value of g changes, that is why value of weight changes from place to place. Mass can be measured using the beam balance and a pan balance, whereas the weight of a body can be measured using a spring balance and weighing machine. The mass of a body cannot be zero, whereas the weight of a body can be zero because at the center of the earth the value of g is 0. Now we will move on to the concept of free fall. Whenever an object moves under the influence of the force of the gravity alone, then it is said to be falling freely. In free fall, the initial velocity of the object is 0 and goes on increasing due to the acceleration due to gravity of the earth. During free fall, the frictional force due to air opposes the motion of the object, and a buoyant force also acts on the object. Thus, true free fall is possible only in vacuum. The moon and the artificial satellites are moving only under the influence of the gravitational field of the earth. Thus, they are in free fall. Now we will move on to the term gravitational potential energy. As we have studied earlier, the energy stored in an object because of its position or state is called potential energy. Therefore, we will see gravitational potential energy will be when an object is at a height of h from the surface of the earth, then its gravitational potential energy is minus gmm upon r plus h, as you can see on the screen. Here capital M and capital R are Earth's mass and radius respectively. Now we will see about the escape velocity. We have seen that when the ball is thrown upwards, its velocity decreases because of the gravitation of the earth. When the velocity becomes 0 after reaching a certain height, after that it starts falling down. Its maximum height depends upon its initial velocity. So what is escape velocity? Escape velocity is the minimum velocity required by a body to be projected to overcome the gravitational pull of the earth. An object that has the velocity at the earth's surface will totally escape the earth's gravitational field, ignoring the losses due to the atmosphere. The formula for escape velocity will be V escape equal to under root 2 gm upon r, where g is universal gravitational constant, capital M and capital R are mass and radius of earth respectively. Therefore, escape velocity of Earth is 11.2 km per second, whereas escape velocity on the Moon is 2.37 km per second. Now we will solve some examples. The mass and weight of an object on Earth are 5 kg and 49 Newton respectively. What will be their values on the Moon? Assume that the acceleration due to gravity on the Moon is 1/6 of that on the Earth. As we know, the mass is constant everywhere. Therefore, mass of the object on the Moon equal to mass of the object on the Earth, that is 5 kg. Now we will see weight. Let us assume Wm is weight of the object on the Moon, whereas We is weight of the object on Earth. Gm is Moon's gravitational acceleration and Ge is Earth's gravitational acceleration. So we will take Wm upon We equal to mgm upon mge equal to, now mass is constant, therefore mass will get cancelled, equal to gm upon ge, which is given as 1 upon 6. Now Wm equal to We upon 6. Therefore 49 Newton upon 6. So after solving we will get 8.167 Newton. Hence weight of the object on Moon is 8.167 Newton. Next example. The masses of the Earth and Moon are 6 into 10 raised to 24 kg and 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 kg respectively. The distance between them is 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 km. Calculate the gravitational force of attraction between the two. Use G equal to 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square kg raised to minus 2. Now first we will convert distance between the Earth and Moon into meter. So distance between them is given 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 km. So after solving we will get 3.84 into 10 raised to 5 into 1000 meter. So it will become 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 meter. Now we know the force exerted by the Earth on the Moon is F equal to capital G capital M into M upon D square. After putting values we will get 6.7 into 10 raised to minus 11 multiply by 6 into 10 raised to 24 multiply by 7.4 into 10 raised to 22 upon 3.84 into 10 raised to 8 meter bracket square. So after solving we will get 2.02 into 10 raised to 20 Newton, which is approximately equal to 2 into 10 raised to 20 Newton.